modern day, no animus, just the stories of these assassins. Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of explaining every assassin story in the Assassin's Creed franchise. And here in part 2, we're talking about my main man, Ezio! This part will be talking about what happens to Ezio's story in Assassin's Creed 2. His story is long, complex, and actually includes a lot of local politics of Italy, so I'm going to try to skim through all of that as simple as possible and get to the meat of the story. Ezio Auditore da Firenze is born in Florence, Italy in 1476 during the Renaissance of Italy. Ezio is wealthy, he's handsome, he's a ladies' man, and he's living it up. He doesn't have a worry in the world. Ezio's father is an assassin, but he did not raise his children in the Creed. His kids have no idea about the Assassin's Creed, but he's still a very active part of the Creed in Italy. Super long story short, Ezio's father and 2 brothers end up getting framed by the local Templars for conspiracy against the local Florence government. Ezio, having no idea about the Assassin's Creed or Templar Order, is told by his father to go back to his house, find a secret room in their house, and take the stuff out of this chest, which ends up being his father's assassin's robe and weapons. That same night, Ezio runs to a local family friend and tries to get his help to get his family out of prison. This guy assures him that it's all a big mistake and that his family will be released in the morning. Turns out that Shizhead was a traitor, and he's actually the one that framed his family of conspiracy. Ezio, thinking his family is safe, the next morning finds his brother and dad on the ropes about to be hung by that traitor. Ezio sadly is too late and is forced to watch his dad and brothers hang. Ezio flees to the local brothel where his mother and sister are safe and being hidden from the local Templars. Ezio's mother and sister say that they want to leave Florence, but Ezio explains that he wants to stay behind and figure out what happened and get revenge on those who betrayed his family. Ezio ends up finding and killing the guy who betrayed his family, and in doing so finds out from him that there's a lot more people involved in not only overthrowing the local government, but in killing his family. Ezio and the remaining members of his family are now being hunted, and they have no other choice but to flee Florence and head to their Uncle Mario's villa for safety. Uncle Mario, just like Ezio's dad, is an assassin, and he explains to Ezio what that means. Remember, Ezio did not know that his dad was an assassin, or what assassins and Templars were, so all of this is news to him. Uncle Mario explains that not only were the Templars planning on overthrowing local governments like Florence, but that they're specifically after these things called Codex pages. These Codex pages, when all found, reveal the location of an ancient Isu temple. Both the Templars and the assassins are after these pages. The ones that Mario is currently in possession of were found by Altair. Altair assumed that in this temple would be found another piece of Eden, and having seen what happens to corrupt people when they have a piece of Eden, they did not want this to get in Templar hands. Like I said, Ezio's story is long and complex, and I'm going to need more parts for this, so I'll make more in part 3. If you guys like this stuff, please like and save.